Hanging out with Alicia Ruggles here. Her car is in Finger Lakes Speed World. We were just doing a win total on everything. She's second winningest in 305s out of Canandaigua. 42 wins back in the micro sprint days. And way before that, I forgot, you did motocross, snowmobile, all that stuff. How old were you started, Alicia?
I started racing when I was 8, and I'm 30 now, so.
Wow, that happened fast, didn't it?
Yeah.
So now is your son going to follow in the footsteps a little bit, do you think? Or would it?
Well, Logan is all into hockey, lacrosse, football, so we do have a car. It's just in the corner of the shop, collecting dust.
Okay.
And he's interested in racing. He'll tell us when he's interested, and I'll be there when he's ready.
Okay. 3 times last year, you told me that did not go well.
No, last year was not a great season, but I did not focus on racing. I focused on being a mom for Logan and, him with lacrosse and football during the summer. I mean, it was hard for me to, get everywhere. So I figured that schedule out, and, I talked with mom and dad, and I was like, all right, I think it's time for me to get back in the car. So.
Okay. When did you start talking about that? Was still some season to go, or did that happen this off season?
It happened a little bit on the off season. I got into the car maybe 3 times last year, towards the end of the season, just to see and kind of get back in the track with him and see how he would react. It wasn't racing to me last year, just watching him, and I think he felt the same way because we've raced together for so long, and it was our bond, and we almost took that bond away. And this year will be good.
Yeah. Tell me, you got picked up a car from somebody we know.
Yeah, this is Hutton's. This is one of Hutton's chassis that we bought from him. We actually just started putting it together to make it to the show.
Yeah, Dad blamed me. He said being at the show last weekend made him realize, all right, we got to get another car ready and get Alicia out there this week. So when did he come to you and say, we got a car to get ready?
Well, I can tell you that this car had no decals or paint on it Sunday. So
really?
We were between me, Dad, Brian, my mom, we all got together, and he painted the car last Sunday to Monday, and we slapped some stickers on it, and here we are.
So what's it like to be back and to know right now that you'll be back this year running every week and having fun with your dad again?
Yeah, we're going to try and focus on Canandaigua weekly. I am going to run a few CRSA shows, but I am still a mom, so I have to go to the lacrosse tournaments and the football games and stuff. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to focus on Canandaigua mainly, and it'll be a good year.
So we'll probably miss some weeks then.
I'm going to be at Canandaigua. I'll make a point to be there. But when it comes to the Fonda shows and all that for CRSA, I probably won't be able to make that long of a trip.
Okay. Did it come right back to you last year? I mean, did you feel like you were missing an experience, not doing it much?
I mean, I was a little rusty when I did go out, so it's definitely going to be getting back in the realm of things and taking every practice session we can get before the season starts. But I think it'll come right back to me. Okay.
So what are some of your earliest memories with Dad? Because I met you guys when you were doing micro sprints. It was before all that stuff. What's one of your earliest memories?
I think mainly our biggest memories are just racing side by side with each other, and with the micro sprints, I mean, we would opt to start last in the features.
Just to come up together, huh?
Work up, and there was times when we would start dead last, and either him win or I win, and I've won a few big races and micro sprints, and in 2020, I won the track championship at Canandaigua with the big sprint. So.
What did you say? Were you doing snow drags or something too, or something like that, or was it cross country?
I raced snowcross, so that's kind of like motocross with the snowmobile, and then I also did a few cross country races. And that's like a hair scramble for snowmobiles.
Is it almost like a rally, go here, turn left kind of thing, or something like that?
It's all over the place. I'm like a trail.
All right. Do you still ride?
I ride snowmobiles. I just don't do any of that anymore.
Okay. Is it a good trainer for somebody who's thinking about doing dirt? Do you learn anything from that?
Not really.
That's what I've been told. It's not the same. So, but snowcross, if you went to motocross, I would imagine that would.
Yeah. A lot of motocrossers race snowcross, and.
Oh yeah, I did know that. Yeah. So, was it just you wanted to get a cage around you? Why'd you move that way instead of staying with 2 wheels?
Well, we just always raced or always ride snowmobiles. So it's just kind of
Something to do in the summer.
Yeah. Why
Okay.
not do that in the winter and do this in the summer? So,
Well, how come you didn't do motocross?
well, I did do motocross.
You
and
did?
then we
Okay.
started jumping, and I started getting a little crazy on two wheels. So he's like, it's time
Okay.
to turn over and get you into something
You were going to
safer."
dislocate a shoulder or break an arm or who knows what. So,
Yeah, Dad broke a leg
yeah.
racing motocross. So.
Well, most motocross racers have that story about the last injury they had that made them move to something else. So you pull your tear offs from the left side and everything?
Yeah.
Yep. That's how you can tell a motocross or snowmobile racer too. So next time you're in the pits and you see a helmet and you see that the tear-offs are on the left side, you can ask them how long they did motocross, and they'll look at you and go, "How did you know?" Because in two wheels we don't do it that way, or in four wheels we don't do it that way. So good to see you. I'm glad things are going well. Car's ready, or we still have some things to do?
There's some tedious little things that have to get done to the car before it's race ready.
So you could race next weekend.
We could if we had to.
Okay.
But we still got a few weeks. We go on vacation next week, so
Nice.
it's going to be a little getaway before the season starts.
So the 48s are back this year at Land of Legends Raceway, so come on out and see them. It's always good to see you, Alicia, and I'm glad things are going well. So remember to subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave a comment if you'd like, but 48's back at Land of Legends in 2024.